All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going undercover and cracking open the case on DomGame Casino. By the end of this quick briefing, you'll have our final judgment and know if this is a family you actually want to join.
Our inside source for this explainer is Casino Sister Sites, and believe me, they've done the deep dive. Think of us as your consigliere, your inside guy. We've got all the information you need before you even think about signing up. And you know what? We're not going to make you wait till the end for the verdict. Here's the bottom line. DomGame is a solid, respectable operation, but it's got some key limitations that keep it from being the boss, the Don, the Godfather. So let's break down exactly what that means for you.
First up, let's talk about the flashiest part of any casino, the bonuses. DomGame comes out swinging with some really big promises. But are they truly an offer you can't refuse? Or is there a catch?
The headliner is a massive 300% welcome bonus just for slots. That's a number designed to make a statement, to get new players through the door. And on the surface, wow, that is an offer that's pretty hard to ignore. And just to sweeten the deal, they throw in 100 free spins on a game called Bankers Gone Bonkers. It's another really strong piece of that welcome package, designed to catch your ie.
And for players who decide to stick around, there's a weekly 100% cashback offer. Now, this is a great perk, especially if your balance is running a little low. But, the real story is always in the fine print.
Okay, so let's really dive into this table. You've got the bonus codes right here, but the column you have got to watch is wagering requirement. We're seeing 40x for that big slots match. Now, to put that in perspective, the industry average is usually around 30 to 35x. So 40x is definitely on the high side. It just means you'll be playing for a good while before you can cash out any winnings. So here's the crucial point, the trade-off. The good is fantastic. No maximum cash out on a lot of these bonuses means if you hit a huge win, it is all yours. But the bad is that you have to meet some pretty hefty wagering requirements to get there. It's a classic give and take. All right, let's move on to the games and see what kind of action is on offer once you're inside. After all, big bonuses don't mean a thing without great games to play them on, right?
So DomGame is powered exclusively by Rival Gaming. This means you get their entire library, which clocks in at a respectable 132 titles. Now, it's not the biggest collection out there, but it is very focused. And this really shows the kind of variety they have. There's a strong focus on those classic three-reel slots, which, serious players often love. But you've also got modern video slots, table games, and even some unique specialty games like bingo. So what's the main takeaway here? Well, if you are a fan of rival-powered games, you are going to feel right at home. But what's really interesting is what's missing. There are absolutely no live dealer games. For players looking for that real-time interactive casino experience, that's a pretty significant gap. Now for what might be the most critical part of our review, the banking. How easy is it to get your money in? And more importantly, how easy is it to get your winnings out? And right away, we see a potential issue. The selection of methods is, it's pretty limited, especially when it comes time to withdraw your cash. You've got the standard cards and a wire transfer, and that is it. This is a big one. You can deposit with Bitcoin instantly, but you cannot use it to withdraw. For any crypto users out there, this is a major inconvenience and a definite strike against the casino's flexibility. So let's just walk through the process. First, you're limited to a maximum of $2,000 per week. Second, you have to complete the standard identity verification. And third, you have to wait and wait. Processing can take up to 7 business days, which is honestly on the slower side. So here's the balance sheet for banking. On the plus side, deposits are instant, and there are no stated fees, which is great. But the cons are significant. Limited options, a weekly cap, and slow processing. This is an area where DomGame definitely falls short of the top players. Before we get to our final thoughts, let's pause for the most important part of this entire conversation, playing smart and staying safe. This is not just a footnote, people. It's the foundation of having a good time. And this message is non-negotiable. The moment gaming stops being fun and starts feeling like a necessity, a job, or a way to solve problems, that's a huge red flag. It should always be about entertainment. So please set limits, stick to them, and never chase losses. If you find it's not fun anymore, it's time to step back and seek help. Remember, play from a place of peace, not pressure. And that brings us right back to our final verdict. Look, DomGame has its merits, especially if you're a fan of rival games, but it's just not at the top of the food chain.
There are other casinos that offer more games, better banking, and more player-friendly terms.
So we land on the final question. Based on everything we've laid out, should you join the DomGame family? The answer? Well, it really depends on what you're looking for. Here's the final breakdown to help you decide. It's really for rival fans who want to try something new. The thing to love is that uncapped cash-out potential. But you have to watch out for those high wagering requirements and the slow, restrictive banking. Our verdict stands. It's a solid, middle-of-the-pack choice.
And that is our final judgment on DomGame Casino. Hey, if this intel was helpful, do us a favor and like this explainer and subscribe to the channel. For the full, detailed dossier, head over to casinosistersite.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.